Hey friends, it's Latoya McBean Pompey. How are you? It's Friday and it's late. I'm in the office, and actually our office closed at 1 o'clock today, but I stuck around so that I could work on some things for you. Friends, if you're out there, join me. Join me. I want to talk with you about public charge. There's been some recent changes or news actually with respect to public charge, and I want to talk with you guys about it. Hi Samantha, good evening. Samantha just chimed in. Tell me, Samantha, where you're watching me from. First of all, friends, happy holidays. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hi Omina, good to see you as always from Florida. Happy holidays. I hope you guys ate a lot and enjoyed your families. Now, friends, in this video, as I mentioned, I am going to talk about public charge. I'm going to also talk about Smart Immigration Academy, which is something that I've been speaking with you guys about since Christmas Eve. Okay, so they both kind of go together. Okay, public charge is going to be part of what we touch on quite a bit in Smart Immigration Academy. So you're going to want to join our academy as soon as possible, because enrollment ends on December 31st, actually, which I believe is Tuesday. So it's important that you guys register right away, because I don't know when I'm going to open it up again for enrollment. And certainly it's only $14.99 now. So it is going to go up when when enrollment opens up again. So you don't want to miss this opportunity to get into Smart Immigration Academy. The link is in this video or below in the description. So I see that Ephraim has also joined us from Chicago. Good to see you. Happy holidays. And yeah, let's just dive right in, okay? We're going to talk about public charge, and then I'm going to answer some questions that I have about Smart Immigration Academy. So I'm going to be reading a little bit from a Washington Post article that came out about a week and a half ago about public charge. What's happening with public charge these days? Firstly, what you should know is that, just quick follow-up to my last video on this subject, New York has not yet ruled, as of the filming of this video, which is December 27th, New York has not yet ruled on the injunction. Okay, there's a nationwide injunction, a nationwide hold on public charge. The DHS, the Department of Homeland Security's version of public charge. There's a hold on that, and so New York, we're waiting for New York to issue its decision, whether it's going to agree with the Ninth Circuit and also the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals. So we're waiting to see whether New York will lift that injunction. And in which case, if they do lift it, then, you know, Department of Homeland Security has the authority at that point to go full steam, to just move forward, I should say, with public charge. So we're all waiting. As soon as that happens, I will be sure to keep you guys in the loop on that. Now, what's happened recently? So on December 19th, I want to say it was December 19th, actually, a big or major lawsuit was filed by several organizations and a law firm. They all came together and basically came together to challenge all three of President Trump's major policies around public charge, and also that Healthcare Proclamation that I also have a video out there on. So this is huge, right? Because this is what's happening with this kind of lawsuit. And I want to say that I've read that it's like the first of its kind, because right now with this lawsuit, it's attacking all three policies: the public charge rule through DHS, Department of Homeland Security, as well as the Department of State's public charge rules, and then also thirdly, that Healthcare Proclamation that President Trump issued a few months ago. So this is one lawsuit that challenges all three policies and policy changes, and it's huge. You know, friends, regarding public charge through the State Department, no one really knows. We don't really know what's really happening with respect to them implementing public charge. What I do know through my practice and from what other immigration attorneys are also saying is that people are being denied more frequently these days around the world on the grounds of public charge. And I've even had consultations with people who are wealthy, who have money, and their family, they're wealthy, and yet they are being denied at US embassies on the basis of public charge. So something serious is going on with respect to public charge on the embassy level. Now, what I do know is that the rules have been tweaked. Their rules have been tweaked to, you know, begin considering those factors, those 5 factors that you've heard me talk about in the past, in which they're going to look at an individual, they're going to size them up based on age, health, income, education skills, household size, and all of that, and make the determination based on all of that whether that individual is likely to become a public charge. Now, Smart Immigration Academy will dive into all of those factors because there's a lot of things you need to understand about each of those factors. It's important, guys, because this is what they're looking at to make the determination about whether to let your relative into the United States, okay? And it's highly discretionary. They're going to be weighing these factors to size by, you know, sizing people up and determining, is this person likely to go on public welfare in a few years if he or she was to come to the United States? And if so, that person can be labeled public charge. And then furthermore, the regulations has this $8,000 bond, which is a minimum bond that the consulate officers are able to offer people, okay? I don't even know how it's gonna work because we haven't even gotten any guidance from the State Department yet about how their officers are really going to critically look at people and determine who should get a bond versus who should not get a bond. And furthermore, it's $8,000 and we're talking cash and some other kind of bond structure that people will need to come up with in order to then get that immigrant visa to come to the United States. Now, you know, we know that a lot of people around the world cannot afford $8,000, to put up to the U.S. government as in the form of a bond to get into America. And so that's a huge issue, okay? So we're gonna get into that in Smart Immigration Academy as well, about how to pass that public charge test, because the State Department at this point, they do have that authority because there is nothing in place that's really stopping the State Department from really implementing its policies. Now, I know that for the past several weeks, I want to say, or a couple of months, they've been going through a process of getting the approval on a new form that they're going to use when they're, during that visa application process. There's a new form that they're going to require people to fill out and answer certain questions about themselves, and it's it's a new public charge kind of form. That form was going through the approval process in Washington, D.C. I'm not sure where that stands tonight. I'm not certain as of today whether that form was already approved by, I think, OMB, okay? I have to look into that. I've got to look into that, and I'll get back with you on that, where they stand with that. But there's some confusion about whether the Department of State has already implemented public charge or if they're still, no one really fully knows what they're doing yet, other than, as I've said, anecdotally, what I'm hearing and seeing in my practice is more denials based on public charge, because these officers around the world have already started to really critically look at your family members, or even you if you're watching me from overseas and you're going through a visa application process. They're starting to look at applicants very critically around those 5 areas. So this lawsuit, going back to this lawsuit that was filed just recently, this lawsuit attacks or addresses the Department of State's public charge rules as well. So Now let's see, from, again, I'm going to be reading a little bit from this Washington Post article about the lawsuit. Apparently the lawsuit calls the rules discriminatory, right? Saying they create an unfair burden for people who are generally self-reliant, but may be disqualified from obtaining a green card if they or their relatives have received public assistance. Now that's for those here in the US. Now, for those who are outside of the US, really, that standard is it's pretty high. Again, the article goes on to say, and I think it's quoting someone from the Legal Aid Society, the Legal Aid Society attorney. She says, we seek to stop all three rules in order to prevent the Trump administration from erecting an invisible regulatory wall that would keep our clients from building a permanent life in the US with their families. And so discrimination is at the basis of this lawsuit. So it's going to be very interesting to follow. Again, this lawsuit was filed just, I believe, on December 19th by all these groups, these organizations, and a law firm seeking to stop the two public charge rules, one from the Department of State, the other from the Department of Homeland Security, and then also that Healthcare Proclamation that Trump issued a few months ago. So that is really the latest with public charge. I will keep you guys in the loop. Now I just want to answer, I just want to answer real quickly some questions that I have with respect to Smart Immigration Academy. I think my Jamaican accent just slipped out there. That's why I laughed. That little Jamaican accent is still in me, and I love that. Okay, so first question that I have around Smart Immigration Academy is, what is it? What is it? You know, I've been kind of seeing some things that you put out about it, but I don't really understand what it is. So friends, immigration, I'm coming to you live right now, right, through Facebook, and I'm speaking more generally about what's happening in the world of immigration. But you guys need to know that this is as you know, this is a public forum. So anyone is watching. Anyone. And so because of a lot of changes in Washington, D.C., and social media, you know, the fact that the government is also monitoring social media of immigrants, and immigrants are required to now tell like the U.S. Embassy, right, their social media names and all of that. There's a lot of eyes on what's happening with discussions in social media these days. And so I've created a secure and private environment for us to really interact, okay, in which I will be chiming in live each week to a private Facebook group that is members only group for the Smart Immigration Academy members, in which I will be coming in each week like this, but it will be different because Smart Immigration is going to be more interactive, meaning as you're asking me questions, I will be answering, and also you'll have the community support of those who are also part of it. And you guys can interact and support each other in a safe and secure environment. It's private. And so it's in my new platform. It's launching on January 1st. The last day to enroll is December 31st, and it's only $14.99 a month membership, that fee that you will be paying for. And so then the second question is, how is this different from what you're doing now? Smart Immigration is very different, and I see that I have a heart there. It's Smart Immigration Academy is going to be different from this, because what's going to happen is you'll get more of me, and you'll have more opportunities for to pick my brain about various issues, and also you're going to get various videos from me that it's exclusive. No one else is going to get those videos, okay? It's exclusive. It's only for my Smart Immigration Academy members. And so the first video series that you guys will get, which I've already done, and I'm going to give you a little preview of it soon, it's around the topic of how to prove genuine marriage if you have never lived together. This is a five videos around this topic, in which I really go deep into teaching you how to prove genuine marriage if you have never lived together. in Smart Immigration Academy, we're going to talk a lot about marriage-based petitions because people really need the help with respect to those types of petitions. We're going to talk about denials because more and more people are getting denied these days. We're going to talk about public charge because, I mean, we have to, okay? So it's going to be different in that you're going to get exclusive tips and teachings from me on a weekly basis, okay? The next question, and you're also going to get quite a bit of other stuff too, by the way. You're going to get access to a templates library. I've written, through my work here for my clients, I've written a lot of documents, right? Whether it's cover memos or declarations or motions or some other stuff. So you're going to have access actually to templates, my templates, so that you can take a look at what some of these forms, what some of these documents should look like, okay? You're also going to get discounts on future courses. I will be diving very deep into public charge, okay, and offering courses where I'm teaching, okay, around that particular topic. So you'll get some discounts and some other great stuff. It's going to be a really cool environment for us to interact. If you have not, by the way, let me just say this. Just a few days ago, I started a Smart Immigration Academy Facebook page. I think I have maybe 1 like so far because no one knows about it. So if you guys want to stay plugged in with Smart Immigration Academy, go ahead and like that page, Smart Immigration Academy Facebook page. The next question is there an annual fee? The answer is no. Thank you for that heart, whoever that's from. I appreciate it. The answer is no, there is no annual fee. It's just $14.99 for those who get it at this rate. Others will pay more. Others will be paying more. However, you will only be paying $14.99 if you register by December 23rd, which is December 31st, friends, December 31st, which is Tuesday. What is the cancellation policy? Cancel anytime, okay? You're not locked in to anything but some good stuff. You're going to get good stuff from us. It's going to be great. Can we ask you direct questions? Well, yeah, you can ask me direct questions in our private Facebook group, right? You could ask me questions. But the next question is this: will you be reviewing our legal documents and providing advice about it? And that answer is no. I will not be providing any legal services through this forum. So you will not be able to submit any documents to me for me to review. That's a legal, that's something that will require a lawyer, right? You need to hire me as your lawyer or hire someone else as your lawyer to look at your legal documents and provide advice. We will not be doing that in Smart Immigration Academy. What we will be doing is talking about these hot topics and the steps that you need to take to ensure a successful outcome with your immigration petition if you are filing on your own, and any roadblocks and problems that you've encountered along the way, okay? So we will be addressing those issues, and as a group, if you want to work with me in a one-on-one fashion, you would come to my office or call, or we do a video consultation to get you started and one-on-one with me, and we get started on your case and as your lawyer, and you're my client. But not so with Smart Immigration Academy. Smart Immigration Academy, there's no attorney-client relationship. In fact, it's being run by another company that I've just launched. Okay, so there's no attorney-client relationship in Smart Immigration Academy. Next question is, what time will the live video be every week? So the live video will be in the evening, okay? It will be at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesdays. So I will be going live every week at 8 p.m. on Tuesday to my Smart Immigration Academy members. However, but the first week I will be going live on New Year's Day on January 1st. When everybody else is resting, I will be working, and I will do a live video. The first one will be on January 1st, which is a Wednesday. And then after that, every week, it will be on Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. So those are the questions that I have so far. Thank you, Samantha. I see your nice words there. Knowledge is power. Donette, agreed. It is power. We've got to learn. We've got to know. We've got to know how to fight. Okay, there's no guarantee, obviously, for any, friends, I'm not guaranteeing any successful outcome on any of your cases. If there's never a guarantee, even when you're working one-on-one with your lawyer, there's no guarantee. But what we can do is we can gather the knowledge, pull together as a group, and ensure that we are equipped, fully equipped, because under this this administration, they are out. This is war. This is war, friends. Immigration is now war. And that's not an exaggeration, because they are strategizing every day about how to make the process more difficult and how to make those who are eligible for a green card, how to deny them. And so because this is war, we're operating in a new environment, I want you guys to think about immigration differently and what type of resources you're going to need to fight. And so that's one of the reasons why I've created Smart Immigration Academy, to help you come together with like-minded people and experts giving expert tips and all of that and strategies. You come together in that kind of secure and private setting so that you can gear up for war, and so that you can bring your relative here. You can come here as well and live your life permanently in the United States in peace. And so that's really the goal at the end of the day. So I want you guys to sign up for Smart Immigration Academy. The first live video will be next Wednesday on New Year's Day, and those of the members will get an email from me letting them know exactly what time I'm going to be live, and some other important things that they need to understand about our group. And in addition to that, they will get 5 videos on how to prove genuine marriage if you have never lived together with your spouse. So, friends, anything else? Is there anything else? Let's see. Let's scroll through this, the chat here. Thanks, Donette. She's going to follow the page, Smart Immigration Academy Facebook page. You want to go ahead and like that page, but sign up by Tuesday so that you can get our low rate of $14.99. And then, like I said, in Smart Immigration Academy, I will be addressing people's direct questions, okay? So during those live sessions. So friends, and I forgot to mention about whether I will still be doing Facebook videos and YouTube videos and such, IGTV. The answer is yes, but once a week I will be doing a video on YouTube and such and sharing it broadly. But again, because there's a lot of eyes on what we're talking about and strategizing about around immigration, I cannot get too deep into those videos, but I will still be educating and teaching through YouTube and other forums. But the primary way, the number one way to really interact with me, aside from obviously being my client through McBean Law, the number one way really is through Smart Immigration Academy. That's where I will be focused. That's where I'm going to be present the most. And this new year in 2020, we're going to really take it to the next level and strategize together. So friends, thanks so much for watching this lengthy live video. I appreciate you. I value you. I have met so many of you so far. You've come to my office, or we have video consultations, and I'm so amazed at how amazing many of you are, and your heart and your passion is just to live in peace with your family here in America, nothing else. That's all you really want. And so it encourages me and it keeps me going and fighting, despite the fact that every now and then we get some haters on YouTube. But I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this for those who really want to learn and find a good, safe community, or a lawyer, right? Because obviously people come in and they hire us to work on their case. And so we're always delighted to do that as well. So friends, have a peaceful weekend. I will be shooting some more videos over the weekend, by the way, about Smart Immigration Academy. As more questions come in over the weekend, I'm going to just do a quick video and just get that video out answering those questions. So be on the lookout. But again, you want to click on this link and register today at only $14.99. Friend, where in the world are you going to find a rate like that? It's so sweet. And I did that intentionally. I made it intentionally low for this first group, right? Because we're going to be learning this process together. We're going to be growing, right? The academy. And I want to make sure that you get the best deal here, okay? And I don't think you could find it any better than this. So I'm so happy about this. And friends, have a wonderful evening. Bye.